Sorry about my voice. It's a little bit weird and it might suddenly disappear. I've been sick and it's, yeah, doing weird stuff like croaky, and then I'll cough up a bunch of stuff, too much information, I don't know, and then my voice will just disappear or get really sore and I have to shut up. So I'm gonna try really hard to make this a short video, but it's been so long since I've done much talking that I don't really know. I don't know, I used to video blog a lot, and those ended up going really, really long after a while. So yeah, look at me, I'm already rambling. Anyway, I'm thinking about maybe coming back to video blogging. I mean, I used to like it. I just sort of, I mean, I'm mainly talking to my long-term viewers here who've been hanging around for ages. I don't know how many there are still, but there's a couple of you. But yeah, so you'd remember I used to talk about fucking everything. Yeah, and I mean, for me, when I started off, it was really helpful because, you know, I was depressed and I was in therapy, but there's only so much you can talk about with those people. And I found, I was also, it took me a while to not be so shy, so talking to the camera really helped. And I've been going through depression again. I know I'm like smiling, I think that's because I'm nervous, and like there's a camera watching me, so I'm just all, but yeah, I've been going through some shit. I'm doing better now, but maybe talking will help me some more. And yeah, like really the only reason I stopped in the first place was because I was dating a guy who was heaps jealous, and you know, he got all weird about me being on camera to so many people. And I mean, I know he knew I was a YouTuber before, like, we met and all that kind of stuff, so I should have just told him to fuck off, but young and stupid and hopeful, yeah, I made mistakes. He made me think, or maybe it was my imagination, I kept thinking that I was the one who was in the wrong. Long story, maybe I'll talk about it in another video, I don't know. See, the thing is, if I do talk about him, he'll complain if he still has my contact details. I mean, you know, there's only so many ways you can block someone. Yeah, I don't know. I'm already saying so much. More than I planned to. But yeah, so, you know, he got all weird about me, you know, having online friendships, because that's kind of what this is. I talk, but then you guys comment and we have a conversation and it's fun. And you know, sometimes I'll say I'm going through some shit and it'll help someone else who's going through the same shit, and we can just talk and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was kind of shit when he made me stop that, because it's kind of like cutting you off from your friends. But anyway, that was a long time ago. Sorry, my dog's walking around. Hope, you want to come up? No, he's not used to me talking to the air, so anyway, that guy who I was dating, long gone, I haven't talked to him in years. So you'd think I could come back easily myself, but I don't know. I've talked before about wanting to come back to YouTube, and I just never got back in that habit. Yeah, I don't know, I've tried, and I'll make a video saying, hey guys, I'm coming back, and then months will pass, and then I'll make another video, hey guys, I'm coming back. So this could be another one of those, hey guys, I'm coming back. Except I think I have more motivation now, because so I started a Patreon, and I know what some of you will be thinking is like, a Patreon? Really? Like, who even are you? Yeah, I mean, there are people who like what I do, but it's not like I have a massive following or anything. You know, most people get something going before they make a Patreon. But so like what happened is, I think the last guy I dated suggested I make a Patreon, and I was a bit like, I don't know what that is. And then I looked it up and I'm like, I don't know about that. and you know, like some of you will have seen him on camera. He's the first boyfriend I ever had who came on camera. But anyway, hey, I haven't talked to him in like a year either. But yeah, so I can't remember when, but you know, a year or so ago, I made a Patreon account and I made a page, or I started making a page, and I just had it on private mode, preview mode, whatever, for ages. And then, but like, I was really badly depressed while I was doing that. So I would be like, oh, maybe I could do it. And then I'd have a moment of optimism and write up my Patreon page. And then I'd get really depressed from doing it, because I'd be like, you know, you're supposed to talk yourself up, you know, give people reasons to support you, you know, more than they already are supporting you. And yeah, I'd sort of start thinking, but like, I'm no one, what's the point? Who would even support me? It feels weird asking for money. What even is the point of life anyway, and I should kill myself. And I've been through so much suicidal shit, and like, I'm doing better now, but I still have that little voice that's like, why are you still here? You know, and I'll talk about that in another video, because if I start now, I'll rant forever. But anyway, so I've had this Patreon page for about a year, and then a couple weeks ago, I was trying to see what it was like to, you know, do a post. And I wanted to preview what it looks like to other people, not just to me, especially those ones that like only patrons can see. And when you click the preview button, it doesn't show you it. So, I mean, Patreon I think is an awesome idea. I've looked at some other people's, like I watched SciShow, and they've got a pretty cool Patreon page. So yeah, and you know, that's another thing that made me think no to Patreon, because I'm not some, you know, educational organization or whatever, but hey, you know, all kinds of people do it. It's not just YouTubers, it's painters and whatever. And that's the main thing I'm doing on it, is my art. I've already put up some of my paintings and digital art. I've got some music in one of the folders that I haven't shown anyone else. Except like close band members. So my Patreon's actually for everything, not just for YouTube. But yeah, why I think it's motivating to me is because when I was trying to preview all these posts, I thought, well, I'll publish the page temporarily, and then I can see what it actually looks like, and then I can just unpublish it and keep going, like, because, you know, I haven't even filled out all the rewards and stuff. But it turns out you can't unpublish it without deleting it, or if there is a way, I don't know. And I kind of freaked out, because I'm like, oh no, I've published my Patreon page. Now people can see it. And if anyone signs up, I have to work really hard now. So yeah, I actually have started to work harder, just because I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing that happens to me with goals, is like, if I set goals for myself, I tend to slack off and don't get much stuff done. But if it's like work or a university assignment deadline, or like my band launched our EP and we had a launch deadline, any of that stuff, suddenly I'm working so much harder than if I tried to motivate myself. So it's kind of, publishing my Patreon page has kind of flipped that switch for me. And now, yeah, so I'm like, crap, what do I do? And I also, because I'd already published it, I thought, well, I might as well ask people for some advice and whatever. So I wrote on my Facebook page, hey guys, I've got this, because I couldn't, you know, I messed up, and like, has anyone ever supported anyone on Patreon? Can you take a look at my page and, you know, tell me what I can fix, and blah, 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 blah. It was a long post. I write a lot. Yeah, and then I already have 3 patrons, and you guys are amazing. So now I really have to work hard. And yeah, what are things I can do apart from art? apart from music, writing, all the other things I do. It's like, well, I could try making videos again. And I mean, I haven't even made a Patreon video yet, so I figured, well, if I'm gonna have to make a video, I'll make all the videos and not just the Patreon video. So hopefully I will make more videos, maybe like once a week or something. You wanna see my dog? This is my dog, Hopi. Hey, my brother's got a Labrador as well. He's Mali, but he's asleep. You know, he just sleeps all day. He's getting a bit old. But Hopi, you've got so much energy and you don't know what I'm doing here. All right, you want to escape? You can go. I'm just gonna sit on my lap. Okay. Yeah, so maybe a weekly video. I'm not sure yet. I'm on holiday at the moment. Sorry. I'm on holiday at the moment. But in a couple weeks I'm going back to uni, and oh my god, you know, like depression's kind of ruined me, but I'm trying really hard to do full-time study. I mean, I've talked to psychologists and whatever, and my psychiatrist, and everyone's like, you should try and do uni, try and get a master's degree. I'm doing a Master of Art, so I'm making a lot of art at the moment. But yeah, I'm trying really hard to stay in it full-time. And I mean, the reason I'm sick is because last semester was my first full-time study in ages, and I just overworked it, got so stressed, and I got, like, my immune system was crushed, and yeah, I've actually had 2 sicknesses in a row, different viruses. So that's my whole holiday, I've just been sick. But anyway, yeah, the weekly videos, I'll do my best. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to allocate my time a bit better. And I mean, this semester, I've got morning classes this time, so that's going to be even trickier for me to get my shit together. But the whole point of this is to try and recover, try and get better, try and become more productive, and just improve life. So yeah, that's my goal, weekly videos. But I have some questions because, I mean, so this is mainly for my long-term viewers. And oh my god, I've been going for 12 minutes already. I said it'd be a short video, but it's not. So probably it's only my long-term viewers who have been watching this far. But anyway, okay, get back on topic. I have questions because, like, it's been so long, I don't know what I'm doing. I used to do like daily videos, and I used to do twice-a-day videos and just get carried away. But I think weekly, at least to start, is a good goal. I mean, like, monthly would be, I would not get in the habit. So I think it's gonna be weekly, but I don't think I can do more than that. But I don't know, what do you think? How often should I do videos, or is weekly okay? And then topics, like, are there any topics that you want me to talk about? Because I know there's a lot of stuff that I used to talk about, and occasionally I get a comment or like a message saying, hey, how's this thing? Or people track me down on Facebook and ask me a question about something from ages ago. So if you want updates on something, or if you want to know something newer, there's all kinds of stuff I could rant about. I mean, some of the stuff, I've got a list to try and keep me on topic, and it looked short, so I thought, like, this will be a short video, but it's fucking not. Anyway, so I can give updates on my depression, the art I'm making, and I do have an art video that I need to finish making that I'll put up at some point. Yeah, I still get questions about asexuality, and oh my god, like, because I've had boyfriends now, but I'm also just, like, still, I think I've just gone in this massive loop and come back around, so I can talk about my journey with that, because I also didn't know heaps of stuff. I've learnt so much about all kinds of things. I've changed so much. So there's so much to update. But yeah, also music, pets, and then, yeah, just any other suggestions, because I really have changed a lot. I'm so sorry about this fucking voice. Anyway, yeah, I've changed a lot. my opinions have changed on things, my personality's probably changed a bit. That's a bit harder for me to assess. My interests have changed a bit. And because of all that, also, I'm probably gonna go back through some of my older videos. I mean, I did delete a bunch ages ago. I also turned off comments for some because it's really weird answering questions about something you said many years ago and you can't even remember what that was about. Because it's not really me anymore. I feel like I'm a different person in a lot of ways. Some things stay the same, but so much changes. So I'll probably, I don't know, go through, maybe make some of the videos that I want to keep private, and then delete some of the others and just leave a few up. Like maybe just leave the pet videos up, or I don't know, ones where I don't talk so much. So yeah, if there's any that you really want me to not do that too, maybe leave a comment about it. But yeah, so what should I talk about? What do you want updates on? It's been so long, like I can't even remember when I stopped my regular videos. The other thing is, yeah, if you've been watching me for ages, I used to have really shitty webcam videos. That webcam I gave to some guys at uni for some project and it's long gone. So I'm filming this on my phone. I've had this smartphone for a year. It's my first smartphone ever. I was using those little brick Nokias for ages. So like last night I just learned that I can have like little windows instead of just having it full screen all the time. I had no idea. I've had this phone for a year. And anyway, so I'm filming on this phone. I think it's HD, like even in selfie mode. I think it's okay. Like I think it's heaps better quality than I used to have. But let me know what you think about the picture and the sound, because I do have professional microphones from my music study. I don't have professional lighting though, so I'm out here in the kitchen because there's some nice windows and you've got a bit of ambient light coming through from the sun outside, so it doesn't look so... yeah, and so does it look okay? Does it sound okay? Because otherwise I could get a better webcam, or I don't know, my video camera is 10 years old, so let's not go there. And my photography camera does not do videos, so this is the only thing I have at the moment, or else the webcam on my Mac, but my Mac is 2009, so that's doing pretty badly. It's got a crack in the screen. I only use it for music. It's still snow leopard, so I can't keep it off the internet and all that. So this is really my only camera at the moment, but if I can get going with regular videos, maybe I can eventually get something better, I don't know, but I can't really afford a lot. I hope this is okay. I hope it also sounds okay, because I haven't done many videos on it. Also, it's gonna take fucking ages to upload because it's 18 minutes long now, and Australian internet is just lagging behind the rest of the world so much. Anyway, this is like my writing on Facebook. I wrote 2,000 word Facebook posts, so the TLDR, I'm thinking of coming back to video blogging. What do you want me to video blog about? And is my technology okay? I'm not one of these flashy vloggers with, you know, fancy lighting and fancy whatever, and I don't have good video editing software, so I'm probably just gonna do like 20-minute rants like this is, probably unedited, because I only have Windows Movie Maker still, and I can't afford anything better, and I don't pirate. So, thoughts, comments, I will post some links to all the things that I'm doing now, because I know it's been ages, probably lost touch with some of the stuff. Maybe you want to see my new things. And I'll link to my Patreon in case there's anyone else who wants to go on it, or if you just want to see what I'm doing, because I do post a lot of public stuff on it, or I'm starting to, now that I've figured out the posting thing. Yeah, and let's give this another go. Hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah. And I gotta turn this off. Where's the... Hey, we found it. Ah. One thing that's cool about filming on my phone is I can take it off the little stand thing and take it everywhere, so you can see outdoor stuff as well now instead of just my room all the time.